of the game you're seeing on the screen right now. Most of you guys know this game, obviously, Advanced Warfare. And also, you know what, why we needed Advanced Warfare 2, what made the game good, and why Advanced Warfare was just such an amazing game. So if you enjoy the content, go ahead, like, subscribe, comment, and I'm not going to waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into this video. So Advanced Warfare, man, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of flack in the comments for this, but this is probably a top 5 COD. Like, if we're going top 5 CODs, like, for me, it'll be obvious ones like BO2 and BO3. I mean, not BO3, BO2 and MW3, rather. Like, those two are obviously in, like, the top 5, and, like, the other 3 in my top 5 are up for debate, but, like, Advanced Warfare is, like, in consideration for my top 5. I really had to think about it for a long time to, discover which ones are my top 5, but BO2 and MW3 are the ones that are guaranteed in the top 5, but the other 3 could go, anyway. But Advanced Warfare is probably in my top 5, and let me explain to you why. So, Advanced Warfare, man, this is such an excellent game. I have a gameplay here in the background that you can see, and probably explain. The gameplay will speak for itself, man, basically is what I'm about to say. But Advanced Warfare, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with what was bad about the game. And honestly, I feel like there was nothing bad about the game. There's only one thing I would say that's potentially bad about the game, and that's the little supply drop system, man. Like, I mean, that shit is kind of bad, especially in this game specifically, considering that the variants themselves do more damage. But I mean, for one, like, it's 2021, bro. Like, every game has fucking microtransactions. Like, just fucking get over it at this point. Especially, like, I know back when this game came out, it was like one of the first ones to, like, really push heavy on the microtransactions, especially in terms of the Call of Duty series. But like, if we were to get an Advanced Warfare 2, like, come on, man, it's fucking 2021. Like, microtransactions are a part of every game. Like, just start whining about it. And even back when this game was out, I never had a problem with the fucking supply drops. Like, honestly, I feel like it was just because I was really lucky with my supply drops, because I never played for a single supply drop, but I ended up getting most of the variants anyway. And a lot of people like to complain that, the variants were so OP, which, I mean, only like a handful of the variants were OP. And in a game like Advanced Warfare, bro, it's really your gun skill that matters the most, bro. Like, you could have the fucking speakeasy, but if you have no gun skill, like, you're still gonna be getting smoked. So, like I said, I never really had a problem with the variants and the supply drops. Like, it is what it is. Like, I understand why some people didn't like it, but personally, like, I just did not care. Like, I had a bunch of variants. Like, I had the ARX Steel Bite, I had both the BAL variants, I had the AK-47 RIP, or the AK-12 RIP. Like, I had everything good. Only thing I always wanted that I never got was the speakeasy, but I literally had like a variant that was like just as good as the speakeasy. It was just a rare variant that like upped the fire rate, so like I did not even care. And I was actually good at the game, so you can just give me a base ASM1 and I was still gonna slap most people, even if they had a speakeasy. Like, the variants really just weren't all that to me. Alright, so now that we got over to the one potentially bad thing about the game, let's get into why the game was so amazing. Alright, so first of all, the jetpacks itself, bro. Like, I feel like AW is just the best jetpack COD ever. Like, it's the craziest, most fast-paced jetpack COD, but I feel like the reason I liked it so much is because it was just a change of pace. Like, literally most of the CODs, in terms of movement, played out the same since fucking the original COD back in World War, like COD 1 that took place in like World War 1 or whatever. Like, and then they added like sliding and dolphin diving. I don't even think they had sliding. I know they had dolphin diving in BO2, but I don't even think there was sliding. So, every year, the guns would change and the story would change, but it was just the traditional boots on the ground every fucking year. But with Advanced Warfare, they said, you know what, we're gonna try and be different and not fucking deliver, the same fucking game. Not the same game, but in terms of movement, not the same fucking game. They're gonna, try and change it up, make it unique. And you know, it was just like such a good movement system. Like the way the jetpacks were just so fast paced, like it was such a change of pace, and it was just so fun to me, just flying around the map, everyone flying around the map. And you actually have to be good at the game to, you know, be able to track people with such a fast movement system, and you know, be able to, you know, to lead your shots and be able to predict, you know, when you're gonna aim, and you know, you're able to dash behind cover and, you know, re-challenge and shit. Like the game was just so fun, like the jetpacks. And the other thing with the jetpacks that I feel like is a huge problem with modern CODs, like that jetpacks CODs don't have an issue with, is the fucking camping. Like jetpack CODs are just not campy, because like if you're camping in a fucking jetpack COD, like really bro, like come on, like most people, you know, have some fucking dignity not to camp in a fucking jetpack COD. Like most people, you know, are actually like using their jetpacks, dashing around the map, actually, you know, trying to be good at the game. And you know, it was just so much fun. Like there was rarely any fucking camping bullshit like you see in fucking Modern Warfare, in the current Cold War, bro. And like in Advanced Warfare specifically, like in BO3, like the snipers and shotguns were still OP as fuck, but Advanced Warfare, like the snipers and shotguns were not that much of an issue, because it was way harder to snipe in fucking AW than it is in fucking like Cold War or Modern Warfare, for example. Like literally, you get a fucking flinch grip in Cold War with fucking aimbot basically on the fucking snipers, and you can just fucking play OBJ hardpoint with a fucking sniper and just beat fucking 74 U's. But not in Advanced Warfare, because you trying to fucking snipe someone with a fucking Morse from close range when they have a fucking jetpack running at you with an ASM1, that's not gonna go too well for you, bud. Same thing with shotguns, you know. The shotguns weren't terrible on some maps depending on the maps, but most of the times if you had an AR or a sub, you would be able to dash out of range of the shotgun. So shotguns were pretty balanced. You actually had to play pretty strategic if you wanted to be effective with the shotgun, you know, not just fucking run up and just whip that shit out in a fucking close quarters and just get like a fucking quad feed like in fucking Modern Warfare especially. And even in Cold War it's pretty fucking bad too, but Modern Warfare, man, the shotguns were just so fucking annoying. But you didn't have issues like that in fucking in AW, man. So I really hope that Sledgehammer 2 decides to drop another thing that was good about the jetpacks is because, like, especially in AW specifically, because of the way jetpacks worked and the way people played using the jetpacks, like there was no bad maps really. I feel like since like, because what makes maps bad is there's like too many like fucking bad head glitches to spread all around the fucking map, and too many fucking corners where people can just hide and people can just camp. But with AW, since everyone has a jetpack and everyone's flying around in the open, like you're not gonna get people head glitching and fucking camping. So like the maps don't really matter too much in AW like they do in boots on the ground CODs, because everyone's just gonna be in the fucking air anyway for the most part. Like, not saying that, you know, you just need to design bad fucking maps, but even like the map design, like I wouldn't mind playing a lot of the AW maps. Like fucking Solar would be fucking nice on like Cold War. Detroit, the map that you're seeing right now, I wouldn't play Detroit on Cold War actually. That would be fucking ass on Cold War, because how people fucking camp. But a lot of the AW had good maps. I don't know if it was the map design itself, but I feel like it was more just, it didn't really matter too much about the fucking maps, because everyone's gonna be flying in the air. And like AW was just like such a fun game compared to these newer CODs. Like these newer CODs are just so rage inducing. Like in AW, most of the times when you died, it was just because the kid was better than you, his movement was better than you, his gun skill was just better than you. Like I don't recall, like I rarely raged on AW, and literally on fucking Modern Warfare and Cold War I raged like every 5 seconds. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and like, subscribe, comment if you agree with my point, and I'll see y'all for the next video. Peace.